Yeah, it's a good question, and I think about style very frequently when we're making our wines. And the one thing I would say is that everybody kind of has their own unique style, and style is dictated a lot of the time by the vintage, such as the growing conditions, the winemaker's personal goals and objectives when making a wine, and the vineyard that they're working with, because various vineyards across the region essentially create very different wines. So style is dictated by, I would say, those four main factors: the season, the impression the winemaker would like to create from a wine, the vineyard itself, but also the wine grower, the person who's farming that land, because that can have a definite impact on wine style. But when it comes to Riesling, I would say that the most probably noticeable style in Ontario and in Niagara is a wine that always shows great citrus fruit zest. We see a lot of those lemon notes, a lot of the lime notes in those wines. And one of the big factors with Riesling in style is the amount of sweetness left in the wine before bottling. And the vast majority of the time that is natural sweetness from the juice itself. So a winemaker may decide to make quite a dry style of Riesling and leave less residual sweetness in that finished wine. Some winemakers look for what we call balance. They want a very balanced wine, so are willing to play with acid and residual sweetness to create a wine that they feel is in balance. And then some people are pushing the limits and leaving a lot more residual sweetness in the wines, and because it's a style that they would like to showcase from our vineyards in our region. And I would say, in terms of classic Riesling regions, we probably represent more some of the German regions as opposed to the French region of Alsace. I think we have a very unique style in that Riesling from Niagara and Ontario it tends to have a great citrus and acid backbone that really gives the wines a long life, and they can age gracefully for a number of years.